Hey guys, and welcome back to Speak Freely. Here we celebrate the freedom of speech, and today I want to come to you with a very frustrating story about Gina Carano. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. If I'm not getting it right, please correct me in the comment section. She is an actress who played in the TV show The Mandalorian, and she was essentially fired for just having an opinion, because you can't have an opinion these days. She basically tweeted maybe a series of tweets basically saying that, look, one of the reasons why the murderous dictator that slaughtered all the Jews, the reason why he got so many people, the public, the masses, to be able to turn a blind eye or agree to it was because of propaganda. Basically, the government demonized a group of people by constantly slandering them over and over again, giving them despicable labels that nobody wants to be socially associated with, to the point where it just became a fact. They basically shifted the public consciousness of thinking of Jewish people as these people that doesn't even deserve to be a part of society, or need to be reprogrammed or re-educated, or just don't deserve to live on this planet anymore. And she was completely correct. That is how propaganda works. A lot of smart people, a lot of professors who've taught about this person in universities, I mean, you can't even teach about it anymore, but people who've talked about it will tell you that is how that happened. That was one of the ways they got masses amount of people, again, to either turn a blind eye to what was going on or to agree to it. And it's really, really frustrating, because they always say that the reason why you're supposed to learn about history is so you don't repeat it. And it's not surprising why a lot of universities are now not teaching about the history of this murderous dictator that we will not mention. There's a reason why a lot of universities and a lot of schools have taken it out of their teaching or their studies, because they probably don't want you to understand what a real dictator or what totalitarian really is, what fascism really is, and so they could just point to someone like Trump and call him a fascist, and everyone would think it is true because they won't have anything to compare it to or relate it to. That is how propaganda works. When you want to shut down an opposition, when you want to shut down speech or an idea, when you want to basically demonize a whole group, you just label them something that is socially despicable over and over and over again until it becomes a fact. You shift the public consciousness, so if something does happen to those people, it just goes, they were terrible anyway. I grew up hearing about that. You hear it all over. It's all over the news. It's all over the medias. Everyone's talking about it. It must then be true. And she was basically saying that is what's happening now. By just labeling the whole group of people racist, homophobic, bigot, misogynist, transphobic, and every other word in the freaking book that you can think you can label them, by labeling them over and over and over again, to either shut their speech down, make them unworthy to even be in a platform to have speech. That is the same thing that happened back then when the murderous dictator murdered all the Jews. And it's absolutely true. That's one of the ways propaganda works. And any smart person has ever studied any of this will literally be like, I don't see what she said was so crazy. That is literally what it is. And that's why you can hear freaking crazy progressive radicals, leftist university graduates talking about oh, they should all be rounded up, they should all be re-educated, they should all be thrown into camps, and don't even think they're worthy to be heard. So I don't think what she said was crazy at all. I think what she said was spot on. She also talked about the fact that we need to unify and come together and stop the division, because this is how stuff like what happened with the Jews happen. And it's not the first time that's ever happened. This has happened many times. Recently in Burma, the ethnic genocide of the Rohingya community, or the Rohingya tribe, or the Rohingya people, occurred in Burma. And a lot of people either A, didn't believe the stories when the Rohingya people tried to tell their stories of what was happening to them, or B, kind of brushed them off as if they deserved it, you know, because the government had already painted them as these bad people that was disrespecting our culture and our religion, therefore they don't deserve sympathy. And they were literally being burnt alive, raped on a daily basis, gang raped, their babies being smashed against trees, and a lot of people didn't have any sympathy for them because the propaganda was already done. It was already working. This has happened many times in different countries, different cultures, different communities. This is nothing new, and anybody of any intellect or any IQ level would be able to see, like, yeah, that's true. They wanted to cancel her, Gina, a long time ago, but like she, you know, fought or stayed on, but eventually the cancel culture, the mob on Twitter, finally got rid of her, saying that she was transphobic because she made a joke saying her pronoun was beep bop boop. Basically a play on the show she was on, you know, with the R2D2 types of characters. That she was transphobic, that she was what the other one when you're like against Jewish people, I forgot what that one is, I don't know, but like she was racist and all these other things, and it got her canceled and fired off the show. And it's annoying. Now this is what I think we should do, or what you're going to do, or what you have already done, is hashtag cancel Disney fucking plus. Okay, the fucking is not supposed to be in there. Hashtag cancel Disney Plus. Cancel your Disney subscriptions. If you have any family members, if you have any friends, if you have any neighbors, if you have any freaking co-workers, get them to cancel their Disney Plus subscription. We need to start doing what the left does and put our money where our mouth is and organize and let these companies know you can't just pick one side. If you're gonna do anything, you need to stay in the middle and you need to stay neutral, right? Like someone like Madonna can say she's gonna blow up the freaking White House, or she wants to blow up the fucking White House, but that's not incitement, and we still applaud and praise her. But someone can say, like, this is what propaganda is, this is how it works, and I can see this happening now. She gets fired from a television show. I think everybody needs to get together and cancel their subscriptions. And if you don't have a subscription, write them a nice little email or a letter or something, tweet them, at them, and let them know how you feel. And I hope you share this video as well if you like, if you please. Chowder from Steven Chowder was kind enough to offer her a job. I don't really know if she's gonna go for that or not, but you know, I will at least like to see him, speak to her and talk to her and see how she's feeling about this. This is going too far, and it's basically trying to say, like, the thing is, a lot of people think that the culture swing and the culture war has been lost and everything is going crazy and everybody's gone mad. That is not true. If you look online and you look at the people that are getting numbers and bigger numbers and larger platforms, there are a lot of them are right to left commentators or artists or musicians or anything like that. There's tons of people that don't agree with this crazy shit. I just started a new channel and everybody like literally is like, yes, this stuff is crazy, is enough is enough. But they use people like Gina as an example to shut down the little guy. And another country does that really well too, aka China, where they will literally make the richest of the rich, the elite of the elite, the most famous people in their country disappear for breaking a small little rule like their taxes or saying anything slightly negative about the government. So when a regular normie person sees that a rich person, an elitist, a 1% person is not safe, what makes you think a normie person is going to be safe from speaking their mind? They use people like Gina as an example to scare regular folks, to scare normie folks. If she can be canceled, why would I, someone with no name and no platform, be safe from not getting fired from my job for just speaking common sense? But do not let this stuff intimidate you. Do not let this stuff sway you. As a matter of fact, it should make you more motivated to get organized and let people know, like Disney Plus, that we're not going to stand for this and you're going to lose a lot of subscriptions by doing stuff like this. That's the end of the video. That's all I have to say about that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for the notifications when I do upload. And helps with the algorithm, guys. And it's glad to be back. Alright, I'm glad to be back. Yeah. Alright, have a good day. Bye.